One of the things that a lot of people who are targeted run into is, I think that with them is, and in myself on some level, a lot of it is trying to understand the mindset of the people who are after us, like these street thugs or whatever they are. So I actually figured I would try to cover this a little bit so that people could better understand. Not saying that I have it all figured out, but there's like certain things that I've picked up on over the years. So what the Bible will say is that Satan represents misinformation. He's been deceitful ever since the fall of humans. So what they'll generally do is just do his work, and a lot of times we are kind of programmed to see life as more fair than it actually is because we've been conditioned to see it that way. That's why when this happens and people like myself who weren't brought up in the church are faced with it, we're basically thrown off because we're like, this is not supposed to happen. That's also what protects them. You got to remember, these people have been brainwashing us to not think Christian. And I'm going to cover this in another video. That way, you're not going to be quick to just believe that Satan has targeted you because you're not thinking like that. We've been programmed to believe in a fake world in which things are normal. So when this hits, you can't explain it because you've been conditioned to think that these people are normal. And everything is logical. Beneath the surface, everything is logical. And life is nothing like that. So what happens is that you have a bunch of Satan's people who are operating in complete subterfuge because nobody would even accept the fact that they're doing Satan's work because we've been taught that Christianity is not the end all of everything and that everything is kind of logical and scientific. So because we've been lied to by basically the people in power, we're not prepared to accept the fact that demons are operating amongst us. Communities like the community of Sodom and Gomorrah, communities can fall and turn to Satan and become the worst, most demonic areas you've ever lived in. Which is essentially what happened in this community. This community fell like Sodom. And the reason why I'm having a hard time convincing people is because people don't believe that entire communities become satanic. Entire communities where almost everybody is completely of Satan. And that is the difference between me and the world. Or I should say between Christians in the world. Where I can sit back and show all the evidence of it and,